As a gutsy performance from Montego Bay United saw them ending their four-game losing streak with a come-from-behind 3-3 draw with Harbourview in the Red Stripe Premier League at the Westbow Park on Sunday.
Montego Bay United brought in Brazilian Luciano Gama as they plot the great escape, but they were reminded how tough it could be when Nicholas Beckett gave Harbourview an 8th-minute lead. Dina Williams restored hopes for Montego Bay United with a 25th-minute equaliser. But they were back in the frying pan when Tevin Scott restored the lead for the Stars of the East in the 63rd minute. And Montego Bay United must have been thinking, here we go again, when Mark Alves made it 3-1. Harbourview looked good for the win then until Shane Beckford, who had helped them earlier this season, turned against them to cut the deficit 9 minutes from time. And the rescue act was completed when Donovan Carey handed the cellar dwellers a point.
When you are 3-1 against you come back is a positive thing, I think, and the spirit of the team to recuperate that result was very, very good.
Normally when we score 3 goals in a game we won, but we gave up some soft goals and hence we got a point.
But while Gama picked up a point in his first outing, Philip Williams suffered defeat with Tivoli Gardens, who were beaten 3-0 by Arnett Gardens. The game was as good as done from the first half when Lennox Russell got the opener in the 25th minute. Fabian Reed added another just 4 minutes later, and Michaelis Martin killed off the game on the stroke of half-time.
The chances that we put away in the first half, normally, we create those chances and we continue to miss them, but this time we put away those 3 chances.
We have to seek wins where we can, and that's the only way we can look forward for getting into the top 6.
Dunbeholden must have been thinking about gate receipts than the points when they took their match to Draxhall to face Mount Pleasant Academy. They were down 2-0 after 16 minutes with Evan Taylor and Daniel Green doing the damage. And even though Narada Brown scored in the 22nd minute, Dunbeholden ended up on the receiving end.
I'm happy with what I've seen today. We gave up a soft goal, but nothing to worry about. We give thanks for the 3 points and we continue to push for top 2.
Unfortunately, we did not get 3 points today. But we know what we saw where we went wrong and what we need to do, and we just have to go to training and come back and do better.
Elsewhere, a 13th-minute goal by Javon East gave leaders Portmore United a 1-0 win over third-placed Cavalier. And Reno surrendered a 2-1 lead against UWI and had to settle for a 2-2 draw. Spencer Darlington, TVJ Sports.